Hi there, hope you're doing wonderful. It's Pietrzak here from Abundant Results Coaching, and today I'd love to talk about a very common blind spot when it comes to manifesting our goals to fruition. So, just over a past couple of days, I had a lovely conversation with a client, and I asked her, "What is your biggest dream?" And she says to me, "I want to have my dream home." And then I asked her, "Okay, fantastic, love your goal. Where is the house? Do you know where it is? Do you know what it looks like? Do you know how much it costs? And have you met a mortgage broker to know whether you can get a mortgage for it or how much money you need to make in order to get a mortgage for it?" And she says no. And I said to her, "Well, if you're not moving towards your goal, then this is just, you're just dreaming about it, but you're not really manifesting it." And she was like, "Oh my God, this is such a blind spot." And I totally resonated with this because when I was manifesting my dream home, I had it on my vision board for 4 years. And every single year it was going on the vision board, but not happening. And the reason why it wasn't happening is because I wasn't moving towards it. So I would visualize it every single day and I would have all these thoughts in my mind, why not to take actions or why not now, saying to me, "Oh, but I don't know which country. I just knew that I want a contemporary villa in a warm country overlooking sea and palm trees." But I constantly had these thoughts of, I don't know which country, I've never owned a house in the past, where do I get started? So I wasn't moving towards it. And that goal was just a wishy-washy dream on my vision board. And it was only when I made a firm, committed decision to get the house in 6-12 months, and that was back in December 2021 when things started moving. The minute when I made a confirmed, committed decision, I got going. Like I was like, okay, so first things first, we're gonna check what is the location. We're gonna travel to a few places. We're gonna go and see some estate agents. We're going to see how much it costs, what's the interior. We can look at it online. We can go visit places. We can see how much it costs. Then we will meet the mortgage broker. We will see what's the mortgage, like how can I get it, all that kind of stuff. And then I got my house. We found the actual house in May 2022. And it was multi seven figures that I didn't actually have, but I manifested all of it within 1 year, and we became proud owners of our property within 1 year. Now, all of this because we started moving towards the goal as opposed to just imagining it and visualizing it. So I want you to think about this. Do you have some goals like this? Maybe it's a house. Maybe you want to take your family on some exclusive trip, luxurious trip, or and you're not even checking flights, you're not even booking the hotel or pricing the hotel, you're not checking the location, it's just a wishy-washy dream. I want you to really ask yourself if you have that kind of a dream, and maybe it's time to start moving towards it. Now, moving towards it is not going to mean that you're going to go and buy it right away, but you're going to find out all the information. So if it's a dream home that you want, you're going to go and identify what kind of house, what is the location. Maybe you're going to view some houses. When you're visualizing, you're going to have a tangible feeling of owning and living in that house. You're going to see mortgage brokers to identify, like you're going to identify the cost. You're going to see mortgage brokers. How much mortgage could I get right now? Or maybe with my husband, what would I need to increase my income to in next 6 months or 12 months in order to get that property in next year or two? And you're going to have like tangible details that will help you get that property. Otherwise, it's just going to be dreaming about it versus manifesting it. Let's say maybe you want to take your family on some exclusive trip. Like one of my clients wants to take her family on first class flight. And so the thing that I recommended to her was, I want you to decide the destination, check out the airlines, what would be the cost, when are you going. You can already pre-book the hotels, because hotels you don't have to buy right away. You can actually, you have a cancellation period, and just really set it as something that you're actually going to achieve, as opposed to something that is only in the dreamland. So it was a huge wake up call for my client, and I hope it's a beautiful wake up call for you as well. And I want you to think about all these things that you want for yourself, whether it's that house, or maybe that trip, or maybe a car. And I want you to ask yourself, how can I actually start moving towards it? So there is this saying that when we visualize and repeat our goals, we attract them towards us. But when we actually take actions, we move towards them. And this is when we actually do manifest the dream into reality. So I hope this has been of value, and it will support you in manifesting your dreams. Have a lovely day and enjoy implementing.